Hi, I'm Fr.Francis McKee from Pierrefonds, Quebec, and I've done a series of 9 short YouTubes for my parishioners here in Pierrefonds, Jesus Light of the World Parish in St. Suzanne's, giving little pointers, suggestions how to live a life of isolation, quarantine. We're all having to do it right across the world. And then here in Canada, it's been going on here in Montreal for three weeks now, and it looks like we're going to be stuck at it for another 4 weeks. So what do we do? We're going to climb the walls. Well, I've given a series of pointers, First of all, the importance of finding a routine in your life, make sure you get to bed on time. Have some regular routine of Lectio Divina, mindfulness. Spoke about exercise and various attitudes, humility, how to deal with loneliness. And this evening, I'd like to talk about service. Eventually, Christian life is about service. When you're bored out of your mind, you don't know what to do, find somebody to serve, something to do. This morning when I came to church, I got here early and I decided to pick up a plastic bag and clean up the garbage around the church. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it, because there's a lot of it around. Just pick it up and pick it up. Why? Just service of the people. And then the last week, each day I've been inside the church and washing the walls down. Some of it has been pretty gungy and dirty, and there was stuff that needed to be done, and so I just did that as a little service to the parishioners. So, the time is long, and you're hanging around, and you know what to do, and you're tired of playing whatever games you're playing. Well, get out and wash the dishes, clean the table, do the laundry, and say to somebody around your house, what can I do for you? Some beautiful stories here, of folks in my area here in Montreal during this pandemic. A group of young people are talking today about how they've been collecting up food and dropping it off at the hospitals for the nursing staff, just to provide them with some nice meals, all neatly packaged, so there's no possibility of people touching other people's food. Just a wonderful little service. The Catholic Mass, the Eucharist, is really not just a communion with the Lord, but it's an invitation to go and serve. In John's Gospel, when Jesus has the Last Supper, he doesn't talk about the institution of the Eucharist. Matthew, Mark, and Luke do, but not John. John connects, he talks about what happens prior to the institution of the Eucharist. And as they're beginning to sit down to the Seder meal, Jesus gets down on his hands and knees and he washes the feet of his disciples. Washes the feet. And Peter is shocked and he says, "You're washing my feet. What's going on here? That's the job of the servants." And Jesus says, "If I don't wash your crummy, dirty feet, smelly feet, if I don't wash them, then you can have nothing to do with me, because the way that I connect with you is through me serving you and then you serving me." That's how marriage works as well. That's how friendship works. That's how families work. How can I serve you first? That's what the Eucharist invites us to do. And so the Eucharist at Mass, coming together, the Eucharist is an invitation to serve others in big ways or little ways. And so, we take care of cleaning the room or saying, what can I do? Maybe sweep the floor. And if you run out of ideas, I go in for you. You can just entertain the troops and find some way to do that. So everybody, encouraged in this pandemic, during isolation, just enjoy it and serve well and live humbly. The Lord bless you, and know his great love for you always.